Hello guys, today we gonna make a review of this very special and interesting Italian car, the Tomaso Mangusta. The Tomaso Mangusta was unveiled at the 1966 Turin Motor Show and entered production in 1967. Alejandro de Tomaso, the man behind the brand, was a racing driver who became a successful entrepreneur. He founded the Tomaso Automobili in Modena, Italy in 1959 with the aim of creating high-performance racing and sports cars that blended Italian craftsmanship and design with reliable American V8 powertrains. A path not dissimilar to the one taken by Renzo Rivolta with his Iso Rivolta IR 300 and the models that followed it. The Mangusta, a word that means mongoose in Italian, was a clever nod to the car's intended purpose, to be a fierce competitor to the Shelby Cobra. As fate would have it, Carroll Shelby, the man behind the Cobra, was initially involved in the De Tomaso P70 project that led to the Mangusta. However, the partnership between De Tomaso and Shelby fell through, and De Tomaso proceeded with the development of the Mangusta independently. It is worth noting that he remained on friendly terms with Shelby, as both men seem to have enjoyed their rivalry. So let's buy this car and check it and test it. Alright. Look how beautiful it is. Giorgetto Giugiaro, one of the most renowned automotive designers of all time, was responsible for the Mangusta's design. At the time, Giugiaro was working for Carrozzeria Ghia, a renowned Italian coach building company. The Mangusta's styling was characterized by its low, wide stands and sharp, angular lines. The car's most distinctive feature was the unique Gullwing style engine covers, which provided a striking visual and allowed for easy access to the engine and luggage compartment from both sides of the car. The Mangusta's chassis was a pressed steel backbone with the subframe supporting the mid-mounted engine and rear suspension. This configuration provided a strong and relatively lightweight structure that was somewhat similar in architecture to the backbone chassis frequently used by Lotus. The interior of the Mangusta was a blend of luxury and purpose, with leather seats, a wood-rimmed steering wheel, and a full complement of gauges to keep the driver well informed of the car's vitals. So let's check it on the track. I will try it on one of the most beautiful raceways. And this is the Tri-Mountain Circuit. Underneath the Italian coachwork, the Mangusta was powered by a Ford V8 engine. With the 4.7 high-power engine producing around 306 brake horsepower. Later models were fitted with the larger 5-liter engine with power outputs ranging from 230 to 330 brake horsepower, depending on the version. The engines were mated to a 5-speed ZF manual transmission, which sent power back to a limited slip differential and out to the rear wheels. The sound of the car is awesome. The Mangusta's performance was impressive for its time, with a top speed of around 155 miles per hour, that means the 250 kilometers per hour, and acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 6 seconds. The car's handling received mixed reviews, by the way, primarily due to the rearward 60 to 40 weight bias. Drivers who could master the car were able to wring impressive performance from it, but less experienced owners could get caught out and lose the rear of the car if they weren't careful. It is interesting to note that the Tomaso produced approximately 401 Mangustas between 1967 and 1971, and they are now considered highly collectible and change hands for sums well into the 6 figures. So let's try this car on this beautiful track, one hot lap, and we'll see how it drives. We will put the zero traction control. Let's go. That's what I told in my story, so we have to catch the car. Now, you need to get used to this car. But in my opinion, it's worth the price that we just paid for it in the Legendary Cars dealership. Because it sounds good, it looks gorgeous, and it is a rival of the acclaimed Cobra. Not good at all. But in my opinion, this car is nice. It is legendary, it's stylish, and there is a nice story behind it. So definitely it's worth the money. The brakes need to be tuned. For sure. But this is something special and it's good to have in your collection. So it's strongly recommended. Let's watch the replay. It sounds nice. Indeed. And looks cool. So summarizing, there are a few fast facts about this awesome car. So as I said before, Alejandro de Tomaso originally conceived the Mangusta as a direct competitor to the Shelby Cobra, even going so far as to name it after the mongoose, an animal known for its ability to kill cobras. So funny. Interestingly, that Carroll Shelby, the man behind the Cobra, was initially involved in the P-70 project that led to the Mangusta, but the partnership fell through, and De Tomaso proceeded with the development independently. The De Tomaso Mangusta was designed by the legendary Giorgetto Giugiaro, who was working for the Italian coach building company Carrozzeria Ghia at the time. The car has a low, wide stance and sharp angular lines that give it an unforgettable appearance. And indeed, the car looks gorgeous. Unlike other Italian sports cars that typically relied on locally developed engines, the Mangusta was powered by a Ford V8 engine. Early models featured a 4.7-liter V8 with 306 brake horsepower, while later models were equipped with the 5-liter V8, producing between 230 and 330 brake horsepower, depending on the specific version. The fusion of Italian design and American power was a hallmark of De Tomaso's production cars. The De Tomaso Mangusta boasted impressive performance figures for its time, with a top speed of approximately 250 km per hour and a 0 to 100 km per hour acceleration time of under 6 seconds. However, its handling received mixed reviews, as you see, primarily due to its rear weight bias. This made the Mangusta challenging to handle at its limits. And as you saw during this hot lap, the car is kind of not easy to drive, but still it is fun, it is good looking, it is really legendary. Just a very nice car to have. A real collector masterpiece. And indeed, it looks something that it really resembles to some kind of mongoose in its exterior design. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick review. See you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching.